You know that feeling you get when you meet someone in your dream and it's exciting and fun because you've been wanting to see them in real life and you get to spend some time with them in the astral realm? Well, you can actually make that happen intentionally too, whenever you want, and send whatever message you want to send. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leeor Alexandra. Welcome to the B community. On this channel, we talk about spirituality, self-development, and so much more. And today, I want to share with you an extension of the concept of telepathy. I made a video on this a few years ago, and I've gotten a lot of requests from people who want to visit other people in their dreams or send dream messages. So we'll be talking about encouraging someone to dream of you, or visiting someone's dream world, or sending them a dream message. This is a skill we all possess. It's natural to us. And if it's honed and if it's practiced, it can make reality a lot more exciting. I just want to ask you to please subscribe if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications on, because there's a rumor going around that whenever you get a notification that I've posted, you have the luckiest day ever. So I would honestly try it if I were you. You have nothing to lose. Now, this information might seem esoteric and mystical, but it's honestly such a natural ability for all animals. Other animals also exhibit telepathy. It's how they talk. And dream visits and messages are just an extension of this ability. However, even in the energetic realm, consent is really important. The best would be if you're actually able to, in real life, to ask somebody for permission to visit them in the dream world. But if you aren't on that level of comfort with that person yet, you can energetically ask permission. And I'm going to teach you how to do that in this video as well. Many of us might already know whether a person would want us in their dream or not. You know, if there's a mutual attraction, or a clearly mutual crush, or a very intimate and close relationship, chances are you'll be let in energetically. Now, some people might want to visit others in their dreams, or to send a dream message to make amends, or send healing or an apology. And you can definitely do that, but the other person's consciousness will be the one that decides whether you are let in or not. And you'll know it because you'll feel it. Also, I highly encourage to always practice telepathy, and especially dream telepathy, while sober. Alcohol and drugs open up different portals of our consciousness that we can't necessarily be super aware of or in control of, so it's just safer. I want to give you a quick refresher on how this works in case you didn't watch my last video on this. On the realm of consciousness, everyone knows everything already, and everything has already happened. We can't lie to one another because we are one another. It's only when we're distracted by the dream and by the illusion in which we're blinded to the truth that's always there. We are all one consciousness and one mind, as the material world is actually a construct of the mind. All experiences, including dreams, are manifestations within consciousness. And so there's a network of communication in place from one part of the mind to another. Individual minds are simply expressions of a larger universal consciousness. So there's an interconnectedness of all minds. Carl Jung had a theory that we have this shared mental space. He called it the collective unconscious. This is the space in which telepathy occurs, and it's also the space in which we can send dream messages or show up in someone's dream. So if we can agree that all individual consciousness are a part of a larger whole, then accessing someone else's thoughts or dreams is like reaching into a different part of the same house. These networks of communication get stronger based on the levels of intimacy in the physical world. So it's much easier to send your mother, who you're close to, a message in her dream or appear in her dream than it might be to send that attractive person that you walked past briefly at the farmer's market once. The closer and more intimate you are with a person, the more likely and more easily you'll be able to show up in their dream. There's also this interesting concept where there's a mental resonance with people who are vibrating at the same frequency. So let's say there are two people who are closely aligned in thought and emotion. You two just experienced the same thing together and then you parted ways. Let's say like you were both at the same concert and you met and you're in each other's frequency. You would be able to more easily tune into that person's dream state. So basically, people who are on the same frequency and have spent time around one another, even if there's no physical intimacy there, it's easier to visit each other's dreams and to show up and make them dream of you and leave them dream messages. Here's how to do it, along with how to get energetic consent. So you can do this before you go to sleep or at any other time during the day, but I recommend personally, I think it's the most powerful and the easiest to do when you're still sleepy. So as you are waking up or as you are heading to bed. The first step is you clear the mind through meditation or breath work. If you don't practice either on a daily basis, what you do is you simply sit in silence, put all distractions away, and focus on your breath for a few minutes. In this quiet space, with words, emotions, and energy, you can request to connect to this person. I would sit there, I would breathe, I would calm my mind, calm my body, and then I'd actually ask, I'd ask my fiance, can I come visit you in your dreams? And it's not externally, it's internally, right? And then you feel what comes up when you make the request. Doesn't usually take any time at all. It's going to be very intuitive, very quick. You're going to feel a yes or a no. And yeses will often feel positive, expansive in your body. You're going to feel like an opening. And no's will feel like a contraction, a closing off, a door shutting. Become really tuned into what you're feeling so that you can better understand if you got permission or not. And know that there can be energetic consequences for entering someone's energetic space when you've been denied access. The second step is when you're ready, you close your eyes and you set an intention for showing up in someone's dream or sending them a dream message. So it should be a clear and positive intention. So we're intending to visit a person's dream space for a reason that is kind and that's beneficial and that's also respectful to their autonomy and their well-being. Your intention could be to connect with that person, to send them love, to send them healing, to flirt if you want. That's a solid intention as far as I'm concerned. To encourage them, to lift their confidence, to have them remember you fondly. Third step is after you set your intention, you visualize a safe space inside your dream world. So this will look like whatever comes naturally to you. Maybe there's somewhere that you share with this person where the two of you can have a safe and quiet space to interact. It could be the top of the pyramids, or it could be like the concert where you met them, or it could be where you went on your first date, or where you met, or a place that you share that you both love, like the beach or the library or something like that. Or it could be a place that you make up completely on your own. Next, you visualize this person and you want to see them in your inner world, in this safe space, looking really happy and healthy. And then see yourself in their inner world as well. Visualize positive interactions between the two of you. Just take some time to do that. And then let yourself feel any emotions that you'd like the other person to feel. So as you're visualizing this, it's very natural for emotions to come up around the visualizations. Feeling those emotions, that's what's going to really come across to the other person. That's what they're going to wake up feeling. That's how they're going to feel about you. That's what's going to translate into symbolism in their dreams, much more than saying like, I love you, call me tomorrow. It's going to be the feeling that stays with them. So feel these emotions. There might be love or excitement or curiosity or interest or a feeling of support or relief. Whatever positive feeling you'd like them to feel when they see you in their dreams. And then when you're ready, when you felt all that, visualize them again and envelop them with your love, with your positive intention, with a message you want to leave them with. If it's really important for you for a message to come across, then yes, you can think the message, you can say it, but try to also think of symbols that might show up in their dreams that enhance this message. And then the next step is when you go to sleep in the morning, write down anything that came up in your dream, because it's possible that this person dreamt of you as well. What happens when that happens is it's called shared dreaming, which means you dreamt of each other. It doesn't necessarily mean you had the same dream, but your dreams had a similar vibe, a similar energy, and it was like a shared experience. Well, what can you expect from this once you do it? So when I practice this, I often will get a text from that person that I sent a message to the very next morning, or if I set that intention with my fiance in the morning, he'll tell me he dreamt of me also. We have this shared dreaming experience. But I have been practicing for years and I have full faith each time that it'll work. So there are several things to expect when you first start doing this. The first is you have to understand that everyone is on their own journey, and the person that you want to interact with or that you want them to think of you or dream of you might not be in their remembering their dreams part of their path or journey, right? But even if they don't remember their dreams, as long as you sent these really loving and positive intentions through your dream work, they're now going to think of you fondly without even knowing why, but it's because of their positive experience with you in the astral realm. If the person is more aware, you can expect them to likely reach out to you quite soon after the dream interaction. Sometimes it'll even go as far as the person texting you, "I dreamt of you the other night." And if they're not as aware at that moment, it's important to remain mindful, to remain present and aware in your own life, because you might notice little signs or a tug on your energetic bond with that person that will confirm to you that the other person is thinking of you or kind of processing the dream that they had with you. But if you're too distracted by the outside world, you're gonna miss this tug, and so you wanna practice a lot of mindfulness. So that's it for me on how to enter other people's dream. I wanna know how it goes for you. If you enjoyed the information in today's video, a like would really help the channel out. I appreciate you always. Thank you for watching until the end. That's it for me on how to make them dream of you or send them a dream message. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you had an interesting dream experience with this. And remember to subscribe if you haven't already and turn on your post notifications. Thank you for spending some time with me. I love you. And as always, keep your vibrations way, way, way up. Bye.